You're gonna want me to write this down too? Or can you write this down and give your date of birth?
I don't need to give my date of birth to get a public records request. I'm not asking for police records.
How's it going, sir?
How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. What you up to today?
Huh?
What you up to today?
About 5'8".
5'8"?
5'8". Last time I checked.
No, what are you up to? Like, what are you doing?
Two very different locations, two very different encounters, but one question keeps showing up again and again. Today we're heading to Santa Clara, California, and later to Edmond, near Kansas City, where ordinary citizens walked into situations that quickly turned tense. These officials may have gone too far while trying to get identification and personal information. The original creators behind these videos continue helping educate the public about constitutional rights and government accountability. But the real question is, what happens when citizens simply say no? Will they comply? Will police understand the law? Or will things escalate? Go support the original channels. Links are in the description. Follow them and tell them ID Refusal Cops sent you, because we believe in civil rights and people who exercise them. You're definitely going to learn something today, and you're probably going to have strong opinions before this video ends.
This is Susan Bassey. Here on this channel, we report on the courts, police, and local government. Our purpose is to educate and inform the public about how our modern-day legal system actually works. Nobody's in there, but it's running.
You guys okay? You want us on this side? Over here? Sure.
Can I get...
Hi there. I need to do a public records request.
Okay, like do you want a clearance letter?
No, not police records, not a clearance. I'm doing a California public records request. And they take them here from me verbally. And I'm training 2 women that are behind me that are recording me doing it.
Okay. Let me see it.
Did you get those cops in it when you came in? I'm not going to write it. I'm going to give it verbally to you. I'm training them how to do this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I want the record sent to women SV courtwatch at gmail.com. So we're looking for 2 categories of records. And I've made a request to the city, but this is just police specific, okay? The Super Bowl is coming in 2 weeks. And it has come here before, and I've been reporting on domestic violence issues because around the Super Bowl, domestic violence escalates, especially with the drinking and everything else. So I am looking for all the current policies that I have a lot of the policies and I've requested them. But I'm looking for if you guys are doing anything different at this Super Bowl than you did at the last Super Bowl related to domestic violence. So to narrow that a little bit, at the last Super Bowl, we were coming off of the secondary employment at Levi's Stadium, and I covered a lot of DV connections related to the court cases going on around that. So I want to know if there's a policy about no secondary employment at Levi's Stadium. I want to know if that's still going on or if it has changed from 2014. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'm gonna give you a number to the people who are in charge of the Super Bowl, of what's going on with the Super Bowl. Would that be okay? Because I don't know. I personally don't know.
You can give me that, but I'm going to ask for something else that I know that you guys would have for records, okay? So the other thing that I'm looking for is related to the Super Bowl. It is my understanding that the Santa Clara police sent representatives for training. And I understand it was paid for, but I would like to know who went, if there was any public expense for it related to training and preparation of the Super Bowl, and it was involving going to Qatar.
Okay. That is also, you can talk to the person who I'm going to give you the number, okay? Because I don't know about that either.
That's why I'm requesting records. So just put it into the system and then they can call me to clarify or give me any other thing, but there would be records about that happening. So that's why I'm doing it as a records request. I don't want to talk to somebody. I want to see the records.
Okay, you can't get that now.
I know that.
You can make a report request for
And it's
all of that.
10 days. You have 10 days to give them to me. And then if you also want to give me a number, I'll certainly call up. But I want to see those records.
Go in the last Super Bowl?
No, I did it recently. I've worked with this department for years, and I have walked in and made records requests for crossing guards and gotten the information in the records. So right now I'm asking for all updated DV policies and anything related to that ICE training because I am informed that it existed. So whether there was a memo about it, whether there was whatever training, I want to know who went. I want to know if there was any public expense because I've asked in other departments and they did not have such training.
Okay. So dealing with the stadium though, any DV complaints?
The DV is overall because that would be for the community. If you guys are getting calls in the city of Santa Clara, I want to know if there's been any changes related to the DV policies and how you respond.
Since when?
Since the
when?
last Super Bowl.
Okay.
Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
You're recording her, right? Not me. Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Susan.
You're gonna want me to write this down too? Or can you write this down and give
What?
your date of birth?
I don't need to give my date of birth to get a public records request. I'm not asking for police records.
They're not, ma'am, they're not gonna be able to give you this right now.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm asking
What's your
for.
last name?
Watch the room change. No raised voices, no confrontation, just a routine request. And suddenly the questions become personal. Under the California Public Records Act, CPRA, requests generally do not require a requester to disclose unnecessary identifying information. The tension isn't what Susan says, it's the silence after she refuses.
Okay, I gave you the 2 emails where I want it sent. My first name is Susan, and you put in the records, and they will produce them to me in 10 days. I will additionally call this number.
So if that's the email you want it sent to, you don't want to give me your last name?
No.
Okay.
I don't sign to get records requests.
Then comes the line that stops everything. Not angry, not emotional, just direct. The First Amendment protects the right to seek information from government activities, and public record systems exist for public oversight. Sometimes power shifts in a room, not because someone gets louder, but because someone knows exactly where they stand.
This is a California public records request. It doesn't require ID. It doesn't require names or phone numbers. I'm just asking for those records. What do you think, we're going in that door? We're not.
He's looking for treats.
She is. Clearly, they're not doing what Los Saltos is doing. Come here, baby.
Can I get your phone number?
Sure. If you want to clarify anything, and I'm happy to clarify that a little bit if that helps you. Because you're going to probably put this into your system and then they're going to have to decide how to get me the records.
Just when you think the fight over personal information ends inside a police department, the next encounter takes it out to a public sidewalk. This time, nobody asked for paperwork, but a camera alone was enough to make people nervous, and things are about to get a lot more intense.
So today we're just walking down the sidewalk, keeping everyone honest, making sure that they do honor and respect our rights to record in public peacefully. On the way in Kansas City, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you at it, go ahead and smash that like button. And most definitely, leave a comment. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off. I love every last one of y'all dearly. All right, now Kansas City, here we go.
Hey, that's CTI. Kansas City Accountability. KCA, and that's CTI right there.
Yeah, I know. I just seen y'all post something. I mean,
I appreciate you, brother. What's your name?
My name is Jorge, man.
Jorge? Appreciate you, Jorge. You have a beautiful day.
You, man.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg. You know what happened with the D. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Excuse me, what are you recording for?
I can barely hear you. You said who did what? I'm
What are
sorry.
you recording for?
I was actually just sent out here just to record. I'm not speaking to anyone. I'm not going to go like enter on you guys' property. I'm just recording like the drive-through right here, and maybe like some license plates if that's okay.
For what?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you support the Constitution?
Sir, you're making our customers uncomfortable.
I haven't spoke with any of them though. I haven't
Recording their
spoke with,
license plates makes them uncomfortable.
but see, they didn't even know that until I told you that though.
Yes, but you...
But I'm not speaking to nobody. I'm like really peaceful and polite. I'm not saying nothing to no one. Do you work here?
I'm a manager.
You're the
Or shift
manager?
lead.
Is y'all Wi-Fi open, or do you need a password to connect to the network?
Why?
I'm trying to connect to you guys' network. Would that be okay? I mean, what did I say that's wrong?
Sir, you're recording people in our drive-thru and you just admitted to recording their
So what if I
plates.
go to over there on the sidewalk? Would that be fine?
I wouldn't have nearly as much of an issue with it. Because then they can't see you as much. But right now, a lot of people are getting very uncomfortable, which is going to impact our business and also is making me uncomfortable.
It's making you uncomfortable?
Because you're making our customers uncomfortable.
You being uncomfortable is making me uncomfortable. So please stop it. Please stop.
So why don't we just agree and you can go over there to the sidewalk? Like you said.
Okay, so before I do that though, where do the workers park? Can you tell me where the workers park?
Why?
I was just gonna get their license plates.
Why?
I was sent out here to record.
By whom?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give his personal information out, but my boss sent me out here I was actually about to leave here in a couple hours. I'm not gonna be here long. Just like a couple hours, just real peacefully, just recording.
People's license plates.
Well, not just the license plates, just like this is rare that you get to see a building like this. So the building, the cars, I mean, and with the cars come, license plates. Is that an issue though?
It could definitely be.
Watch the shift happen in real time. A camera is rolling, customers are moving, and suddenly discomfort becomes suspicion. Public sidewalks in the United States are generally considered traditional public forums under First Amendment principles. The tension here isn't about a crime, it's about how fast people react when they see a camera pointed in their direction.
Be considered an invasion of privacy, depending on what you're going to do with that information.
I just give it to my.
Whatever.
Let me ask you one more question.
Yep.
Manager for full procedure on this and where you're supposed to be and everything, and she let us know to ask you to leave or we'll call the cops. So
who said some stuff like that?
But I'm just telling you
We're
what.
just not really sure what you're doing. You're just kind of recording. Like,
It's not even about that.
I
Our
let-
manager told us what to do, and that's what we're doing.
I know, and I let the young lady know that came out previously that I had no intentions on going like in or on you guys' property. I was
And
actually
I get that, and that's why I'm saying
It's just
I'm
disturbing
doing
our
what I'm
customers
told.
coming out and stuff. They don't.
So-
Everybody's asking about it. They don't really know what the.
and like I asked her, I said, "Do you support the Constitution?" Well, that's what I do. I actually just go around and just exercise my right just to record in public peacefully. You know, real
And
peacefully.
I understand that, and I
That is
like
real.
that's what we're telling people is that like you're
totally in the right on that.
You're not being aggressive. You're not being violent. I get that. I'm just telling you what we're supposed to do on our end, so we let
So
you know.
who told you to do that again?
It's our manager.
The
You can
lady
talk
that
to
was
the
just the
cops.
lady that just came out.
She's one of the fellow shift supervisors, one of the assistants, but
It just seemed like you guys got a little bit more brains. Remember, we're thinkers as men. You know, we're
I
thinkers.
mean, I think everybody's capable as thinkers, like man or woman. But like, I get what you mean.
So what
I'm
do
not,
I
like-
mean? Men are typically thinkers,
Uh-huh.
and women are just a little bit more emotional. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
And sometimes their emotions can overtake their thinking.
well, she
so with
also
you
sent
guys,
us out here together.
I don't know
so.
if I agree with that. To be honest with you, honestly, I just think you're wrong on that front. I do agree with the
So how about-
Constitution
how about
stuff
this,
and
though?
everything else, though,
how about this? You just go back in there and say, he's just exercising his rights on the sidewalk.
which we have said
You
that.
can tell the cops
and
that when
that's
they-
Tell the
they're
cops
talking.
that. Why would you do something like that? You're making me nervous.
We let them know.
listen.
But hold on, you called the
We haven't
police.
called
We're going to.
anybody yet.
We're giving you another chance to go
Technically, there's
before
a
we
cop
do.
right there, but we didn't call anybody to my knowledge yet.
Respectfully, here, honestly, sir. If you understand that I'm exercising my rights and I have every right to be on this,
And that's why
Oh,
I'm saying hey, that's not even on us. They just saw it. I'm saying what I'm supposed to do to keep my
you didn't call
job.
anybody.
Nobody called anybody yet. We were just warned.
That lady did.
She didn't. She's one of my colleagues, and she sent us out here to talk to you before we called anyone.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. What you up to today?
Huh?
What you up to today?
About 5'8".
5'8"?
5'8". Last time I checked.
No, what are you up to? Like, what are you doing?
No shouting, no commands, no dramatic ending. The officer simply says he's not doing anything wrong. Under the Fourth Amendment, police interactions can begin as consensual encounters without automatically becoming detentions. Sometimes the most important moment in an audit isn't escalation. It's watching authority choose restraint.
I can't see with the glare.
What's up? Oh, Officer Cadillo.
Cadillo
Yes, sir.
and your badge 225. 725.
725, yeah.
Hill 662.
Hill 662. I appreciate you.
You making a movie?
It's not really a movie.
Yeah.
I was just out here recording.
Oh, yeah.
They did come out and speak with me. I asked the lady, I said, do you support the Constitution?
Oh, yeah.
She didn't really want to get into. I was trying to explain to her exactly what I was doing. Even these two gentlemen right here. And they said they was going to call the police. I said, for me standing on the sidewalk, I'm literally telling you
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I asked them too.
Yeah.
Do you support the Constitution? One of them said he did. I said, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just standing on the sidewalk, exercising my rights to record in public peacefully. I
Absolutely.
said, I'm not going in or on your property. I'm not speaking or waving down anyone. I'm just standing on the sidewalk, recording peacefully, man.
Yeah. All
But
right.
when he said he was calling you, I said, great. I'm sure they're going to understand, be aware of what's going on, and won't press the issue. I'm like, I'm just standing in public.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we were just checking in on you.
I
Somebody
think she
called.
want to talk to you, though.
Okay, I can go talk to her. I'll let them know you're not doing anything wrong, okay? Just,
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously know your rights, so let's just make sure we're not
Yeah, I'm not.
disturbing anybody, okay?
I'm not just. That's never the intent.
Yeah.
It really just come from the people, and they were saying their customers didn't know, and I was like, well, I'm educating them, letting them know, like, I'm just out here exercising my constitutional right. Just
Right.
putting people on notice that we do have rights. They're getting taken away every day.
Yeah.
If you don't know your rights, you ain't got no rights. And our rights is like muscles. If we don't use them, we lose them.
It's true.
Some people are not just aware, but I let him know, like, hey, let me ask you this. Where can you go in 2026 and you're not being recorded?
That's true, yeah.
You
Everyone-
can't say the restroom, and soon they're gonna have cameras in those with how laws are changing and what they're doing. But I'm one of the most peaceful guys you could probably run into, man. It's
Okay.
a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. It's a great
We
day.
can't ask for nothing like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, well, Bartholomew, we'll let you get back to it. All right, man.
I really appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, you take care.
How you pronounce that again?
Caudillo.
Cow.
Caudillo?
Let me see it. I can say it if I can see it.
L's are silent.
Caudillo.
No, L's are silent. Caudillo.
Caudillo.
All right, yeah,
So-
that works.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna nail this.
L's are silent.
Caudillo.
There you go.
Okay, one more thing before I get you out of here, sir. If I can get the call for the CFS from you, please.
You want the number?
Please.
Okay.
That's it. We can get out of here.
Let me go run to my car. It's real windy, okay?
Yeah, yes, sir. Can I ask you a question, Hill? This is called the golden question.
Okay.
What's 550 divided by 2?
Man, I'm not good at math. That's why I'm a cop. So
If you
it's-
had to take a stab.
I'd have to, man, I can't do that. I have to get a piece of paper and write it out.
Okay.
So, what'd you ask for the call note? The call
The
number?
CFS,
Okay,
the
yeah.
call for service number.
16884.
Could you write it down, or you don't have it? You have a pen on you?
Oh, I got that on me.
I really appreciate you, sir. And you have a wonderful day. Y'all
You
stay
too.
safe out there. CPI is a nut, man.
Two different cities, two different encounters, one powerful lesson. Rights are tested in ordinary moments. One person asked for public records without giving unnecessary personal information. Another stood peacefully on a public sidewalk with a camera. Different situations, but the same question echoed through both. Do people really understand their rights when pressure shows up? You don't need to be loud to stand your ground. You don't need anger to protect freedom. You just need knowledge. Because here's something we say a lot around here. You don't need to stay silent. You need to understand the law. If you've ever been questioned, pressured, or felt like you were expected to comply without understanding your rights, tell us your story below. Someone reading your comment may learn something that changes their next encounter. Hit like, subscribe, stay informed so you're never caught off guard. This is ID Refusal Cops, where civil rights are not arguments, they're responsibilities, and where your strongest defense has never been volume, it's knowledge.